Hello, my friends. I'm going to check to see if you can hear me. I'm going to do that. Oops. How are you all? I'm going to just check because yesterday we had a problem with the audio on the video. Hi, okay, you hear me. Great. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Gloria. Okay, so today, hi, it's Rita. It's Rita from Miss Rita to the Rescue here for Cricket Chat. It's a daily video show that we do that has live chatters both on Facebook and on YouTube. And we are doing this week is going to be all about Rob and Bob Studios. I have some really fun new cards to show you, and I can't wait to show you them. Good morning to everyone. Welcome. If you're new, make sure you say hello to the folks in the chat. They're just lovely, lovely people and really enjoyable to be around. And probably the nicest group on the internet, if you ask me. So let's see. Good morning to all my friends. Lisa, nice to see you. How are you? And there's Leslie, Shirley, Vicky. A few housekeeping things I wanted to go over. Yesterday, we did our second taping of our podcast. Now, we were in the studio and it was taped, even though what you saw might have had no sound. It was indeed recorded, and it will be posted as our second video for our podcast. When that gets posted, I'll let you know, because it was a really good topic to discuss, all about maintaining your mental health through crafting. And it was a really great episode, so I want you to hear it. There wasn't any crafting going on, but that is going to be it's going to be a good episode. And the name of the podcast, when it gets posted, is called Create and Escape, the podcast. And so there you go. Last week we had a whole lot of fun doing a bunch of new projects. This week's going to be the same. The only thing I need to tell you is that on Wednesday I have to go in for a treatment, so I will not be here on Wednesday for a show. So I'll be here today, tomorrow, and then I have to skip Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday I'll be back, and we're going to be doing all Rob and Bob things. Rob and Bob's great because they're just really fresh and a lot of like big images and stuff. And this one's no different. This one is of a beautiful young lady holding up her diamond hand, or diamond on her hand, to her mouth, like saying, "Oh my God." And then the inside says, "Oh my God, congratulations." So it clearly is a an engagement card. If you don't want to make it as an engagement card, you don't need to put the the inside thing. I put that in. Also, this comes with a great envelope, and I'm actually, this time is one of those times that I'm going to make the envelope, and I'm show you how to do it. So where did I get this? Okay, so let's start off from scratch. We're going to go to new, and we're going to go to images, and we're choosing this. This is one of my favorite ways to get to images, is through image sets. Okay. So when you get to image sets, you'll notice that there are over 6,000 sets of images, and it can be a little bit difficult scrolling through them. Now, most of these image sets have this A on it. You see, that means that it's available to you if you are a subscriber to Cricut Access. So I just want to clarify, if you're new, Cricut Design Space software is free, and there are free images all over the place. But and you can see them if you just choose free when you're doing an image search. But a benefit that they offer is something called Access, Cricut Access. Now, that is a paid subscription, very similar to other, creation sites where you get some things for free, but you get all the big stuff, like all the rest of it, with one paid subscription. So you pay like a monthly fee, or you can do it yearly, and you will get access to almost all of these. Now, there will still be some that are not Cricut Access, and you might have to purchase. And those are usually the ones that are like Disney. So here's one, Star Wars, and that one costs, it's a cupcake wrapper for Star Wars, which is actually really cute. And so what we want to do once we get to this image set is we're going to put in the name Rob. So here is the all of the things that are under Rob and Bob. So Rob and Bob Studios, which I believe is out of New York, is an art studio that Cricut contacted, and they've been making images for several years, many years, for Cricut. And when they do come out with them, they usually are Cricut Access images. There are 3 image sets that just got launched as Cricut Access images. And so I wanted to go in there and show you what they were all about. So this is the one at the very top called Celebrations, that that has a number of really fun images. And in fact, I think we did one of these not too long ago. I might be mistaken. But anyway, this is the one that we're going to do. It's a beautiful young lady right here. And it's a bride card, I guess. And so we're going to choose that one. And because it's a bride card and we're going to use it as sort of an engagement card, we're going to pick up this "Oh my God, congratulations" one with the diamond at the top. So we're going to choose those 2 and we're going to add it to the canvas. And because they're Rob and Bob, they generally come perfectly sized. So let's see here. Okay, here it is. So it comes in, here are the 2, and I think the size is just about right. But what I want to do, I'm going to ungroup this and see what size this is at. Yep, it is. It's not perfectly at 10 inches wide, but it is close to it. So I'm going to make it 10 inches wide, and then I'm going to unlock it and do it at 7, exactly 7. I like my cards exact. So there it is, 10 by 7, which folded will be a 5 by 7. So there you go. And what this card consists of, it's sort of a paper piecing card. There's this outside piece, and then there's this inside piece, and then all of these pieces, which I think is kind of funny when you start taking it apart. But it's basically a bunch of layers. So here's one in this nice blue, and then in comes the black. I think the white comes next. Actually, it's blue, white, and then black, and then the skin tone, right? And you can see here that there's a little tiny bit of an eyebrow. That's because the hair comes in and it covers up that eyebrow. And then you've got the little lips and the hand going to the face, like, oh my gosh, and this beautiful little ring. So I think that's really cute. And there's really not much we have to do to this except take our inside piece, which is going to be in the white, and we're going to attach this. Now, I like to detach when they have a background on it, I like to detach. I don't like that background on there. So I want to put it right on the inside of my card. So I detached, took out the background, and then I'm going to reattach. Okay, so there is that. That's really all I need to do. And I'm going to just cut this out. um I love this envelope, so I am going to make it. I'm going to show you how to do it. But this is just a really fun little card to have in your arsenal, for when, somebody gets, oops, when somebody gets engaged. It's always a fun thing to send them a little card, maybe a little something in there. Yeah, Sardine is asking, do you have to group the envelope with the card when you change the size? Yes, you do, generally speaking, but I made it actually smaller, so it was going to be okay. But you're right, if you're going to make any major changes to the card, you should attach it. But the way to judge to see if your envelope is going to fit is you can take the half, this is the back half of the card, you see, and you see it falls within these four score lines. So that's going to fit. If I wanted to, I could make it slightly smaller. I like this envelope because it fits nicely on a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, and it lends itself to being nice for a patterned paper. So we all have patterned paper in our I think in our stash. So here's what I chose for this one. I'll show you another one that I chose. So here's the card in its full glory. So see the cute little um, ring, and she's so cute. I chose a nice warm color for her skin tone, and there you go. Oh my God! Congratulations! I accidentally put my pen in during during the score part, so that's why it's there, but you don't have to do that. I'm going to be giving away both of these cards that I have, and I'm going to show you how to put them together. But first I want to show you how to do an envelope, since we do very little envelope making here. So I can show you how to make it. Normally I do not make my envelopes unless the card is special size, such as square or oversized, because I buy my envelopes usually at the craft store, and it's easier for me. But sometimes I like to make the envelope if it's a really special occasion or I have perfect paper for it. And this card doesn't have a whole lot of opportunity to put patterned paper in. So this is a way that I can sneak in a sheet of patterned paper. So that's what I'm going to do. So when I hit make it, you'll see that it comes out, and I actually make 2 of these at a time. So I would duplicate it all, and there are all of our little pieces. There's 11 different mats here, but if I change it to making 2, it ups the quantity to 14. And actually what I did do here that was different is I changed these diamond things. It's showing as white, but I actually changed them to a chrome color, like a foil chrome. And I can show you how to do that in a second. But here's the envelope. Here's the envelope, and it's going to require some scoring. Now, if you have a maker or a maker 3, you can use something called the scoring wheel. Or if you do not have a maker or a maker 3, you can use something called the scoring stylus. So I'm going to show you both. And I'm just getting my scoring wheel. So this is my scoring wheel. And this is only for the maker, just so that you know. It has this little like plunger. I call it a plunger. You press it down and then this tip comes off. There are 2 tips. the one's labeled O1, that's this one, and there's another one labeled O2. And that is has two wheels, so that's the difference. You only use the O2 when you're doing specialty paper such as glitter paper or sparkle paper, um, even like anything that's like really gonna crack, like foiled kind of paper. So anything like that, you'd use the O2 for. Most of the time, you use O1. If you are not someone who owns the maker, you can use this, which is the scoring stylus. It doesn't work as great, but it still does the job. So don't be all like, I need a brand new maker just to just so I can do scoring right. It was this scoring stylus works great for like low scoring types of things. So what we're going to do is we are going to choose here. This is the envelope that we're going to do. So we're going to cut that first. We're going to choose medium cardstock, and you'll see here that I have an option to edit my tools. So in this case, I'm going to use my scoring wheel so I can keep it this way. It automatically defaults to it. But if I don't have a scoring wheel or I don't want to use it, I can do edit tools and choose the scoring stylus. Okay. And when we go to make this, let's go over here. We're going to take our mat. So there's my mat. I put this kind of paper. I don't know. It looks kind of psychedelic, but I like the greens. And I'm going to put this in my machine. Now what I need to do before I hit the flashing go button is I need to take out my blade and housing and replace it with my scoring wheel. Okay. Now I would not have to do this if I had chosen the scoring stylus, right? But I didn't. I want to choose the wheel. So I have to open up the clamp B, take out my blade and housing, and put this in to the back. Now it has like these gears here, and that's so that it can grip the gears in the back here. And so we're going to place that in there and close it shut. And we're going to hit this button. And it's going to do the scoring at first. So remember, with the machine, always scoring happens before any cutting. So in this case, it's going to the scoring, and on an envelope, it's just a square. Once it's done, and it takes a little while. Anyway, so once it's done, we're going to then open up, and you see it pauses. So open up clamp A, take out the scoring wheel, and put back in the housing for the blade. This is also a good time to check your blade and sort of make sure. It is the first of the month, and I always change my blade on August, on the beginning of the month. So I need to change my blade. And I guess I'll show you how to do that when it's done cutting out the envelope. So I keep my blades in here in my little compartment, and I usually buy them in a 5-pack. Now, I change my blade every month at the beginning of the month. It's just my way of remembering that I need a new blade. But you don't have to change your blade every day unless you're cutting a lot and you're cutting a lot of paper. Paper tends to dull the blade quicker than if you're cutting, say, vinyl. So there is my cutout. And as I said, what I'm going to do is open up my clamp and take out the blade. You push on this and you remove the blade like that. And I can tell it's not nearly as sharp. Then I'm going to open up this box of blades where I have 3 left. Take the cap off, and I'm going to press that plunger and it will go back in, and now I have a brand new blade to start off my month. I like to remember to do that simply because I hate when I start having cuts that don't cut all the way, and that's how you can usually tell with your blades. Okay, so let us go down here and put this together. So let's do the envelope since we just cut the envelope. I'm going to make sure this is disposed of. So again, it's just a paper piecing thing to put this together. So here's what I'm going to do. This is cardstock for an envelope, and I'm going to fold it in all 4 of the places that it was scored at. I'm going to flip it over and fold it again. I like to do that. I like my scores to be nice and crisp. Oh, I was out of camera. Sorry, I was out of camera. So anyway, it was pretty easy. You just press that, but I'm sorry that I was out of camera. I'm sorry. It's always technical difficulties. Okay, so with envelopes, I do like to use a double stick tape. This is just plain old double stick tape. I don't buy any name brand. Usually get it at Amazon. They sell like 12 rolls for $10 or something ridiculously awesome like that. And I use it on all of my big areas. And then I'll use the glue for the small pieces. So this is how I do the envelope. Also, let me tell you that the July giveaways have ended, and I am going to be picking winners today, and I will make the announcement tomorrow. Apologize for the delay. It was a crazy weekend for me. I went to visit my friend Molly and had a good time. Then I also had I had my radiation appointment on Friday, so I had Thursday and Friday, and I had a flare, which is what the doctor said would happen. So Saturday I was really, really in a lot of pain, but then on Sunday I woke up and I was doing much better. So that's what the doctor said would happen as well. So there is my envelope. I am actually going to put a little tiny bit of double stick tape right here as well. So when I do mail this, or whoever wins it gets it, they can take this off and close it up and either mail it or give it to someone, and it'd be like an envelope, or you could close it with a sticker as well. Okay, so let's put together this card. Actually, I made another envelope, but that's okay. Let's do this card. So this card is, this is the inside, and this is the outside, extra, X side. I said inside, X side. That's not a word. That's not a word. Okay, so we're just going to fold these at that middle point. There you go. It's going to go in like this. And let's work on the pretty girl, pretty woman. So this is how this goes together. So there is our beautiful blue, and then it goes to the white, and then this black. I know it looks kind of creepy at this point until we put her hair on. Here we go. And there is her half eyebrow. And let's see, here is her hair. And then thought this was really clever, this little bit that becomes sort of like her bun and her mouth. And then the hand. Okay, so all we're going to do is take some glue. and we are going to start gluing these layers in. Now we do need to be careful about which side we put them on, because the bun or the, whatever, the hair is on the left hand side. So sometimes when you're working with solids, you forget and you mix them up, which is what I did yesterday when I was putting this together. And so you got to be careful. Tomorrow's project is actually a Halloween card, and it is also a new card from Rob and Bob. So we're going to be doing that. It's really cute. It's called a icon card. So it has all of the different pieces, all the different like symbols of Halloween. So I thought it was really cute, and I did it with a metallic marker, although you could do with foil. And so that's a lot of fun. And then after my appointment on Wednesday, on Thursday, we're going to be doing some adorable like baby shower gift tags that are also from Rob and Bob. So we're going to do that. And then I'm trying to think what the Friday is going to be. I already laid it out, and I'm trying to. Oh, I think it is this Thinking of You kitty cat one. That's really cute. It's either that one or there's another one. I'm trying to remember. So many cards, just not enough time in the day to do all of our card making. So, and I do hope that you guys are making along with me, but I also want to give these away so you can either send them out or keep them for inspiration. So I need to pick some winners. And this morning, Santo came and took most of the winners from last week. So you should be getting those in the mail. And so let's pick some winners for today's card. Let's see. Could my friend Loretta pick today's winner? And if Penny Leo, who is now out of Facebook jail, on Facebook, if Penny Leo is on Facebook, which she usually is, if she could be the one that chooses the winner for Facebook. So, Loretta, you choose a winner for YouTube. And, well, now, what do you think about that? Isn't this cute? So cute. I suppose you could embellish this a little bit. Hey, you guys, stop. By putting maybe pearls on here. But I just thought it's just really kind of classic and sort of basic. Plus I wanted to draw attention to the hand. So the hand's really cute. Look at this. It's this pink with the same color face like this. And where are my two pieces of my ring? What's going on here? Okay. And what you have to do is be careful here at this very end, because they're pointy to be like the cuticles. So be careful that you don't put too much glue, but enough on that end so they don't turn into hangnails. There it is. Okay. Might get a little bit of extra in there. So where do I get envelope stock? To envelope cardstock. Okay. Well, Cricut doesn't make that many different kinds of patterned cardstock. And for my envelopes, I generally like to use one-sided pattern cardstock. So I usually get them from, plus I've been collecting them for years, okay? So just know that. But I usually get them from a paper pad. Most paper pads are single-sided. I'm going to show you one that I got I think years ago now, but um, and I'm trying to remember where I even got it. Might have got it at like AC Moore, which is now no longer in business, but you can buy cardstock with patterns on it in just about any craft store. So all the major ones, like Joann's, Michaels, and um, Hobby Lobby, and whatever else there might be. You can also buy it online. So Amazon could be a place that you could buy it. There are some scrapbook stores that are online only. You could buy it from there. A couple of the name brands, or actually the one name brand I always tend to buy a lot of, is called DCWV. It's die cuts with a view. DCWV, that's what it was. Originally a die cut company, and they switched to being a paper company. But there are all kinds of patterned paper out there, and sometimes even the stores themselves, like Hobby Lobby or Michaels or Joann's, will have their own sort of brand name and offer up things of that nature. So I can't really tell you go here, go there, because it's just the kind of thing when you're going into a craft store or you happen to be like cruising around online, just type in patterned cardstock or patterned paper pads, and you will find some. So here I've used the double stick tape to do that. And now I can go ahead and put her on there. So I'm going to, I think, glue her on. Yeah, die cuts with a view. I always call it die cuts with a view. I always forget to use the DCWV, the initials. It's also like Mombi. Mombi is me and my big idea. Or even We Are Memory Keepers, which is We Are. A lot of people just call them We Are, but I always remember their full name from way back when I was doing cards without a Cricut. Oh, hey, Thursday night I was invited by Miss Wendy, to to help her out downtown Peabody at the Next Mex restaurant, which is a really fun restaurant, and they're working on alcohol inks. And if I can remember and set up, I will set up a video so we can do that, so you can see how that works. That's a lot of fun. So that's Thursday night at 6 o'clock. And so that's our card. I got a little extra glue on here. Did we get winners? Um, did we get winners, Loretta? Yeah, so we're gonna do alcohol inks, and that's with it's not a Cricut thing, it's more of a um it's more of a like a fun thing with Wendy. And I said, yeah, I'd love it. I'd love to do that. So there's our card, and it goes right into this envelope. And whoever is the winner, I will send you this inside of an envelope, so it won't use the card and envelope, but you can just go ahead and take it out. And there you have a beautiful engagement card, and it really didn't take a lot. Okay, April 1. April 1. PCB lover first. Who is that? Do we know? PC, is it P Clover or PC lover? PCB lover first. Okay. Now what about, is Penny Leo there? Did you pick somebody from Penny Leo from Facebook? I don't know if she's still here. I hope she's still here. All right. So PCBLOVER first is one of the winners on the YouTube side. I'm still waiting for a Facebook winner. And if you are a winner, you need to send me an email at missrita2therescue@gmail.com and indicate which one you won. And then what we will do, I don't know who the second winner was. I didn't see it. Is it April? You're saying April is PCB Lover 1? Nancy. Okay, we'll pick Nancy. You pick Tara. Okay, so Tara Risto is the winner on the Facebook side, and April is the winner on the YouTube side. So what you need to do, Tara and April, is to send me an email at missrita2therescue@gmail.com. And please send your address that I can mail this to you. And also, it's helpful to me because I get a lot of email to say what you won. It's helpful if you put that in there because then I won't send you the wrong card. So that is today's project. Tomorrow's project will be this adorable card that I used, this Happy Halloween on the inside. I might even make another envelope because it did come with a cool envelope, and I used a silver marker, but I suppose you could use anything, even foil, and I can show you how to change that up. And then on Wednesday, I will not be here, but on Thursday, we're doing these adorable little onesies, and I've actually added this in the tag so that you can write to who it's from. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So there is also a Rob and Bob thing. And then Friday we'll finish the week with another Rob and Bob card. So that's it for today's topic. Let's see. Have a one. Oh, we have a civil. Oh, today is. Yes, make it a good day. Apparently in Canada it's a civic holiday. So happy holiday. I don't know what it is. I don't see it on my calendar, but enjoy the day. Whether you're Canadian or not, enjoy the day. It's so wonderful to be alive. And so I hope that you enjoy this card and that you explore through some of the. Oh, Marcia, I'm going to choose the monthly winners tomorrow. I will choose um, and announce the monthly winners for July. Okay. All right, everybody, take care. We will see you again tomorrow at 9:00, and I will have the winners for you then. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow.